It's your girl Kathy from Kathy's Kitchen. Back in the kitchen. It is lunchtime. I'm about to go. Jerome is already out in them streets. I'm about to meet him out in them streets. And I mean them mean streets today. So we got to go to the restaurant, get stuff ready. Juneteenth coming up. So I am in here making Jerome lunch. You know that little salad mix I always get all the time from Aldi. And yesterday, you remember I made that salmon salad. And it is delish. You see that? Look how beautiful that is. And that look tasty. And it is very good. So I am making his lunch. So when he come home after all that hard work, only thing he got to do is reach in the refrigerator, grab it, and pour some salad dressing on it. That's how you take care of your man. Y'all don't make him do all that other work because they already out in them streets doing all that other work. So the salad mix got the carrots, you know, the garden mix. It got all that good stuff in it. So I'm going to add a little bit of this Italian cheese, whatever cheese you got in there. It's just a mix. A lot of times when it comes to cheese, I'll grab whatever I have in there. And I'm going to put a little onion. I didn't have any red onion. I had some white onion, but that'll do. I'm just going to cut them a few little slices to put on there. Just like that. Yep. Not too much because I'm going to put that salmon salad right in there with everything. So let's put the top on there. Let's get a couple little olives. Now, is some olives inside of that salmon salad that I made yesterday. But, you know, I still like them on my salad. So does he. So you can't have too many of them on there, I don't think. But yesterday, I have found a can, and these are just Kalamata olives. I got these right from Aldi. But I have found yesterday in my refrigerator, I had the olives with the pits, the Spanish olives, and I put some on his salad yesterday. And then I was kind of eating some of them out the jar. They were really good. So I'm going to throw him a couple of those on there too. They were really tasty. I hadn't had those. Normally, you know, you get them in martini or something like that. So I really hadn't had them in any food, but they were so good, and then they didn't taste as salty either. So we're going to add those on there as well. Now I'm down to the end of these banana peppers. So let me dig deep. And I got these at Aldi as well. Look, that's what I got left. And I'll probably chop them up a little bit so he can feel like he had a whole bunch of them. Because you know we like our peppers. And I will not forget a side of those Chicago peppers. He loves the Chicago peppers inside of his salmon salad. So, but I put those in a little cup because, you know, I don't know how many he really wants, how he feel. But I'm going to put those Chicago peppers on the side for him. And I'm going to add some blue cheese crumble. Yep, I got those from Aldi as well. I just like a lot of cheese on my salad. I probably really could give him all that's left. I am too. No sense in holding that. Sometimes I could just be saving stuff for no reason, but I won't do that today. And I think that's enough cheese. I was going to put some feta, but I don't think he needs that. And, of course, some black pepper. Where's my black pepper? There we go. Let's give it a shake. Black pepper. Here we go. And then, of course, some of that salmon salad. And sometimes water will release from the vegetables and sometimes break up. So you just got to mix it together, just like you do any tuna. If anybody here made some tuna salad or something, no different with this salmon salad. You just have to kind of mix it a little bit. Doesn't mean that it's bad or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and scoop some of that salad right in there for Jerome. And I will say that rest for me to eat on. Let me get those Chicago peppers. Get a little cup and a spoon. Yep, back. Chicago peppers. See those? All those carrots, that delicious oil of celery. I love them. All right, I'll make sure Jerome put a link up for you guys. And I don't think he need a whole bunch of these. I think this is the perfect amount for what he is eating. And this is it. This is Jerome's lunch with a side of those Chicago peppers. It is your girl Kathy from Kathy's Kitchen. I ain't eating Jerome's salad. This all his food. He might be fussing if he see me take a bite out of his salad. So I'll see y'all later in the kitchen. It's your girl Kathy from Kathy's Kitchen.